Hey everybody, it's Go Home Ryan. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are watching the Metro Boomin Take Me Through There official music video. The first time I heard the song, I was actually at MJQ, a local club in Atlanta, and I hadn't heard it before. I think it was like fresh off the album, and so I was really surprised. Everybody was really hyping the club. I thought it was a really great song. Really reminded me of like older Atlanta music, kind of like the early 2000s, like snap music, like your Lil Jons, like kind of getting in that. And on the tail end, kind of like your Waka Flockas, just like really getting into that, like that hype. And yeah, it just feels like it kind of, that like the beat kind of taps into that. And so, I really enjoyed it because I was like, this is, kind of music I grew up with. And then everybody else around me enjoyed it. So it's kind of like a bridging of generations here in this song. And so, yeah, you wouldn't necessarily think about it that way, but that's kind of how it came across, right? Is, bridging older Atlanta music with newer Atlanta music and creating this like symbiosis that really works. But enough talking. Let's just go ahead and get into the music video, because I think we're in for a party. Right.
You ain't even tell me what to say though.
Exactly. Right there. Where we going? Where we going? You know that.
Take me through that, take me.
Right
Real
there.
quick. I love this. I know it's green screen, but I love the idea, and I wish, yeah. Anyway, I love this idea of like this hey, this big person dancing through the cars, right? That's fun.
Where we going? Where we going? You know that.
Take me through that, take me through that. Wait, we down. Take me through that.
You see Metro holding this American flag, and I just want to say this real quick because like inherently, like we're not here for politics, we're here to party, but like at least in this song it feels like inherently, there's something political, right, about a black person holding the American flag because there's so much to say there. But this is a different version of America versus I think what the in media version of America looks like right now, right? Of like, no, like this is also America. This is Black America, right? And you kind of see that this is the America I'm used to, that I grew up with. And so no, yeah, it's I think there's a lot to say about him holding up the American flag at the beginning of this, of like it's low key a mild political statement of like, no, this is also our America too, right? This is also like our country too. I don't know if Metro Boomin meant it that way, but that's like what I'm taking from it right now. It's like, hey, you can feel how you want to feel, but this is us too. We're here, and you won't erase us. That's I think that's, anyway. Well, we'll talk more about it, but I think that's kind of what it feels like, right? It's at the start off of the statement of like, you won't erase us. And he may not have meant that, but that's what I'm getting from it.
Take me through that, take me through that. Wait, we down.
This is gonna be a party, regardless of whether or not you want it to be.
Let's roll.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She going.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Go through there, through there.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Up through there.
The wrestling
Take me
belt.
through that, take me through that.
Listen,
Take me through that, take me through that.
Up through there.
Take me through that.
Black Lives Matter means Black lives. You can't. Black Lives Matter means all Black lives matter. Disabled Black lives, young Black lives, Black women's lives, Black men's lives. Black Lives Matter means all these lives matter, right? Queer lives, all of our lives collectively matter, right? If it's gonna be a party for all of us, it's gonna be a party for all of us, right? We're all gonna be welcome to that party. We're all gonna be present. And we're all, if there's going to be a future in which all of us get to do stuff like this on a more regular basis, all of us are going to be there. All of us are going to be there. And I don't care what you have to say, all of us are going to be there. And so if you're fighting for this is, man, okay, anyway, this is going differently than I thought it was going to, but if you're fighting for joy for all these people in the back, you got to fight for joy for this person in the front of the wheelchair too. You got to fight for joy and for the queer folk who may be present or may not be present in this video. You got to fight for Bresky's joy. You got to fight for YK Nisa's joy, DJ Spin's joy. You got to fight for Quavo's joy. You got to fight for everybody. If we're all if this is going to be a community, it has to be a community. There has to be a communal effort. That means we're all welcome to the party, regardless of what the party's at. We're all welcome. Anyway.
Take me through that.
Shout out to
Up through there.
Take
shout out to the OG himself, Clifford. Clifford T.I. I think that's T.I. That looks like T.I. Shout out to T.I. Oh, let's there we go. Yeah, clear look
Take
at
me
it,
through there,
definitely
take me
T.I.
through there.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through there, take me through there.
Where we going then?
Take me through there, take me through there.
Go, we gone.
Take me through there, take me through there.
She gone. Out of that ooh. Out of here, go, we gone.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Shout out to the Hawks. Real Atlantans, no. Real ATLians, no. Shout out to the Hawks. Listen, with the original Hawks logo and not the like. I love the little like Times New Roman logo as much as I feel like there was a lot of like shit that I got when it first came out, but I love that like that Times New Roman logo doesn't touch the original Hawks logo. You know, yeah, okay. They've had that logo for a while since they left St. Louis, but like, no, Atlanta Hawks. They're the Hawks now. They're our Hawks.
She gone. Out of that ooh, she gone. Out of that overly, yeah, she gone. I'm taking her up through there. Two on my go-to pair. Hide your whole two player. Got body like she went on a drill. Look at your shit, go trim. Cut it, get it on film. Full course meal, she ate.
And this is like quintessential Migos. I think Quavo is the master at the flow that they developed and kind of like inspired the whole hip hop industry afterwards, right? Of like that triplet flow. It's like, you know, listen, he's doing the thing, man. Always has been, and has been really good at that for a very long time. And so, yeah, I think he's doing his thing here too.
Up the drip, she wanna go through the yeah. Pop me in one name, tryna get fried. Take another piece of the pill. Gas up, shouted up through the cool like a rocket for real. I told her charge me up, my phone died. She
up through there, the cool like a rocket for real. We're going up. Listen, we're in the park going up right now, right? We're doing everything. We're smoking weed and smoking ribs at the public park. That's what's going on right now. The cool's like a rocket. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up, and we're going out. Right? We're having a great time.
going no kill, yeah.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Take me through it. Take me through it.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Go through that, through that.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Through there.
Take me through there, take me through there.
We going.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Yeah, I know. I was getting heavy with it earlier. We're not here for little babies. Futuristic Summer. See the name of the album on here. Looks like a mixtape, and what I appreciate the album too. Looks like a mixtape cover. But what I was saying before is that we're not here for politics. We're here for a party. I know I was giving real political, but that's what this song is, right? It's a party song. It kind of gives you something you can dance to. It feels like you can dance to it, which is something I feel like
Take me through there.
like we don't get a lot very often, right? Anymore, at least. It feels like a lot of new songs aren't necessarily meant for dancing in the same way that others are. They claim to be club hits, right? Because they operate a certain way, but they're not for like dancing. And this song feels like it's meant for dancing, which I really appreciate. We need more dance songs. We need more songs like that give us an opportunity to really like express ourselves, right?
We going.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through there, take me through there.
Where we going?
And this editing is great.
Take me through there, take me through there.
I love this shit. I love it.
We going.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Take her through there, bust her down just like the watch. Fucked on Tuesday, then get a whole right out the spot. This bitch gotta go. She fucking with Buddy them, they ain't even having a lie. No motherfucking motion. She don't know what she doing, this bitch just giving it out. What the hell? Girl,
I just like shout out to Joaquin East. You know, we're throwing ass in the park, but also that doesn't mean that you can't get got about the spot. It's just interesting to me, this juxtaposition of like, hey dog, you got a little bit too much dip on your chip. You're doing a little too much, and like we want you to do a lot. There's like a mixture of the both, right? So no, yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know, especially in a party song to get a piece of that, but it happens. It happens. We're here. We're at the party. We're making it happen.
wham in a circle, even if it look make it jump like a hurdle. Girl, that a wham in a circle, even if it look make it jump like a hurdle.
And then, like on the back half of that, the body positivity. Drop the wham in a circle, even if it's small. Even if it's small, do your thing. Right. Shout out to all of them. We all matter. Yeah, it's just an interesting juxtaposition. Like the same verse, right? To have the like, I'll get you up out of here if you know you're out here messing with the whole crew, while at the same time being like, but throw that ass, please, because this is a dance song. Because we're at the party and we're not here for politics. We're here to party.
Girl, that wham in a circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. That wham, even that motherfucker small, still throw that shit.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She going.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Go through that, through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
We going.
Take me through that.
Great song. My only issue is I'm wondering why they took these two aspect ratios and spliced them together. It gives maybe that was the intended effect, this like scrunched up effect, or I wonder if it was just a failure to notice it in editing. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't intentional and wasn't stylized, and that doesn't mean it's not meant for somebody. But certainly it's confusing as to why they did that. At least I find it a little confusing. But hey, shout out! It's still a great song, great video. I love watching black people have fun. I want to watch more things where black people are having fun.
Take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that, take me through
Shout out to the dance
Where we
squad
going then?
Take me through that, take me
and the
through
rap.
that.
We gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
What the hell? Girl, that wham in a circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in a
And like, say what you want.
circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in a circle, even if a little
Say
make a
what you
jump like a
want.
hurdle.
At the end of the day,
Oh shit.
oh, wait, hold on. At the end of the day, this is still an homage to black culture, right? It's an homage to black culture, and I really do think it's in that vein of like, I really do think it's in that vein of like, we're still here. You know what I mean? We're still here. We're still doing the thing. We're still around. You're not going to get rid of us. This is a celebration of all who we are, right? We're still American. We're still doing the thing. I wonder.
Girl, that wham in a
She got that "Make America Great
circle,
Again."
even if a little make a jump like a hurdle.
Oh, with the great X'd out. Make America. There's got to be something else there. But like, I think it's like a low key, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. She's got the "Make America Great Again" hat over here. I was wondering. I thought I saw a red cap. I think like, you know, at the end of the day, it's a celebration of black people, and it's a celebration of like, it's like, nah, we are as American as, and maybe he did mean this intentionally. Maybe it was real subtle. I think I refuse to believe that things happen and then are just a coincidence, and that, you know, directors don't know what they're doing when they're doing things. I think this was intentionally meant as a celebration of black people in America, right? Of like black Americans, of like, you know, wait, like, now you can't, with the flag at the beginning, "Make America Great Again" hat. You even had my boy, he had the flag draped over him in that last shot that we were just looking at. No, like, I think it's very intentionally like, you're not going to get rid of us. We're here. We're making a statement. We're going to party regardless of how times are. And it's such like I think it's such an important perspective to have, of like, you know, things get so down and dreary and things feel bad sometimes, but at the end of the day, we're still going to be here. We're still going to be live. Y'all may think I'm reaching. I don't think I am, but maybe you think I am, and that's fine. You can have a different perspective on it, but that's kind of what it feels like, of like, this is going to be a celebration of all who we are as black people. You know, the side of us that you don't want to see, but it's like still joyful, right? Like, you want to erase all of this, but we're still going to be here regardless. Like, that's what this feels like. I think, especially with this hat, that's, unless she might have just been wearing that day, but it don't really match her outfit. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off base. Yeah, that was great. Fantastic. So, you let me know what you think. Do you think this music video was good? Do you think it was also a celebration of black people in America? That's what it feels like to me, man. Shout out to metroboomin. I think he's always really been steeped in the culture.
James,
and really been interested in like showcasing Atlanta and putting Atlanta on the map. And so like, it wouldn't, to me, be outside of the realm of possibility for him to have like created the song. Like, I don't think the song necessarily was created with that in mind. I think the song is just a banger, right? And he put on artists that he thought would really like float on it, and they do a really great job of that. But like, I think the music video kind of has like a little pointed statement. I think Metro's doing something that's a little smarter than maybe what most people would think, which is, yeah, like I'm showcasing like this is America too, right? We are American too. As much as you want to like pretend our culture doesn't exist, this is also culture, right? It can't be mashed potatoes and missionary sex all the time. Sometimes it's got to be throwing that wham in a circle and taking her, them, they, them, through there, right? Taking all of them, you know, getting them to that place. I don't know. Tell me what you think. We can have the conversation in the comments. Until next time, later, Gators.